Hi y'all, it is Nikki. Welcome back to the channel. I've come to a decision between this video and the last, and I'm not sure if it's a good one, but I think I'm gonna go for it anyway. This is my NaNoWriMo announcement. I'm not so ambitious as to try and finish drafting a project in the upcoming month of November. With my prequel project where it is, I'm at about the halfway mark, and it took me about 300 pages to get here, so there is absolutely no way that I'm finishing that draft in the next, 40 days. However, I do really want to take advantage of the extra motivation that comes with doing NaNoWriMo and pour that into some of my other stuff. So priority number one is my first draft that I'm currently revising. It's roughly 90,000 words. It's probably a little bit over that, but I'm just going to choose to believe that it's around 90,000 words. And there are some parts of it that I think are pretty tight already. I don't have to do too much to them, but then there are a few parts scattered throughout the story that do need just complete rewrites. Honestly, it's a little bit daunting, weirdly enough, because I've rewritten things way more extensive than this. I don't know why this is sort of stressing me out, but I know that kind of giving myself a little bit of a time crunch will help me to be motivated to work on that and bang out especially those scenes that need to be rewritten. So what is the plan? Okay, National Novel Writing Month is a really great opportunity for writers to come together and to get more accomplished than they would have on their own, because we're all working on a common goal. We're all trying to meet a goal within the month of November. So I think my goal for November is to get all of my rewriting done. So basically to finish revising my draft. After that, I can get into more editing kind of stuff. But if I could have that revision done where I've rewritten all the scenes that really weren't playing well and need to be totally overhauled, I would feel really, really great about that. I'll have to check the actual word count of the document to see how many words that goal will be. If I'm being like generous and on the safe side, it's probably around 100,000 words, which isn't too bad, but it's also, I mean, it's not nothing, so we'll see if this is attainable, but even if I can only accomplish those key scenes that weren't working for me, I would feel pretty good about that. I've had to shift gears over the last couple of weeks from one project to another, which is always a little bit tricky sometimes because your inspiration doesn't always come with you. Sometimes you leave it behind in your last project and then you're trying to force yourself to get excited about the one you're looking at now and it's just not working. But it always does come. It just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of just working because you have to, not necessarily working because you feel like it. And then the inspiration always comes. So I was really thankful for that. That was a little blessing from the Lord to just give me a little bit of extra motivation to work on my higher priority project and save the other ones for later when I have more time for them. In other news, I have decided that I really, really want a cloak, which is something that I've wanted for like a pretty long time, but they're kind of hard to find. You can't just go to your local cloak store and find one. Plus you want the right style, the right color, everything. So I am trying to track down someone who has the skills and the time to make me a cloak, but in the meantime, I wanted to see what the fabric situation was like. I've never really bought fabric, so I didn't really know how expensive it would be, but I was told to try thrifting for curtains, and look what I found. I don't know if you can see texture here, but look at these curtains. It's like Obi-Wan Kenobi could have worn this. It's soft, it looks durable, it's so cloaky. It's like it's asking me to make it into a cloak. I was thrilled when I found this yesterday, and I got 2 curtains for $7, so amazing! The next step is just cloakifying it. These are the nerdy things that I feel everybody wants deep down and maybe just doesn't know that they want. Like, who wouldn't take a chance to wear a cloak for a day? Just because. I don't know. I just feel like everyone should, at least once. Maybe that's like a nerdy fantasy writer thing. It's going to be a very busy season. I know that November is going to be crazy with school. I have multiple assignments coming up in just that block of time. I have a lot of other things going on outside of school that I'm trying to keep up with and maintain while also keeping writing kind of near the top of that priority list. So I'm just praying that the Lord will give me the energy, the time, the motivation I need to accomplish all the things I need to accomplish, but I really know that I just have to trust Him with that and do my absolute best. In the meantime, I think that NaNoWriMo is a really, really great way to set myself up for success. And if anyone out there is contemplating doing NaNoWriMo, let me know in the comments. Tell me, why are you doing nano? Have you done it before? Do you find it helpful? Do you find it just kind of meh and it doesn't really give you extra motivation? Everybody's experience is different, and I've had a few different experiences the few times I've tried it, so I'm hoping that this will be one of the good ones. So let me know what you guys think of it and how helpful it is for you. I'm curious. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, do not forget to spend some time in the clouds today.